Alright, here we go. Let's get ripping. Alright, here we go. What the heck? It's Monday and it's a release day? What could this be? It's a whole lot of packs. A whole lot of packs of what exactly? It's release day for Tim Hortons Retrospective Rookies. Alright, so we all love Timmy's cards, right? Basically $2 a pack and $1 if you're getting a coffee with it. So I have some help to make this go a little bit quicker. And like we did with other Tim Hortons series, what we're going to do is we're going to rip open all the packs, stack them up, and then we'll go take a look at all the base cards, the complete set, and whatever inserts we got. So stay tuned for that. Here we go. So what do we expect here? Well, it's that 100 card base set with, of course, Tim Hortons as the #1 card. Some of the tougher chases in this product are autos, so there are 16 different debut ticket autos, highlighted by Macklin Celebrini and Taylor Heisey. And there are 2 super short printed autos. One of Sidney Crosby, there's only 75 of them printed, and that's 1 out of 57,408 packs. Then we have the other face of Tim Hortons, Nathan McKinnon, who's got 25 autos printed at 1 in 172,224 packs. So the cool thing about being this precise is that we more or less can get a fairly accurate number of the print run of the Tim Hortons pack. So, I mean, if there's 75 Crosby's printed, that means there are 4,305,600 packs of these. And if we do the math for the McKinnon at 25 printed, it comes out to the same number. So, there we are. The other chase thing in this product are the framed jerseys. So there's Crosby, Lemieux, Bedard, Suzuki, and Brad Marchand. And there's only 2 of each at 1 and 430,560 packs. So 5 different jerseys, 2 of each, that's 10 of them. Yeah, so the math checks out again. 4,305,600 packs printed. All right, so let's quickly talk about the inserts. So there's like Dora the Explorer, there's a standard formula that happens here. You have like 1 in 3 pulls, 1 in 4, 1 in 6, 1 in 8, 1 in 24, and 1 in 100. So for the 1 in 3 sets, it's the initial strides. There are 15 cards in that set. Then 1 out of 4 are in the books. Another 15 card set. 1 out of 6 are the celebrated prodigies. Another 15 card set. And then we have Take a Bow. 1 in 8. Another 15 card set. The second hardest pull are the starting success, and that's 1 out of 24 packs, and those are and that's also a 15 card set. Then we have the dynamic debut. So those are the 1 in 100 packs, so we should get 1 in here. So dynamic debut, 1 out of 100, and there are only 5 different cards. It's not a competition, but everything's a competition. My stack was bigger. All right, let me sort out these cards and let's get going here. All right, gonna make some piles here. Separate all the inserts out. Makes the most sense here. Where's my 1 out of 100 card? Okay, let me sort this out. I'm a little bit worried that I didn't get one of those 1 out of 100 hits in this box, but there's a redemption there, and we're gonna save that till the very end of the video. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put together a full base set. We'll look at the full base set, and for those of you who don't care to look at base cards, feel free to fast forward. This is for those who want to see each card in the event that, you're not collecting the set or want to collect it and just aren't able to. Okay, give me a couple seconds, I'll sort this all out. Alright, that always takes a lot longer than I anticipate. So everything is all sorted out, and yes, it is very sad. I did not get the 1 out of 100 dynamic debut card in this 100 packs. That is very sad. I'm heartbroken right now. But there is a redemption here, so hopefully it's a good one and will make me less sad. Okay, so this is the part where I go, feel free to fast forward. We're going to take a good look at all the base set. We did get all 100 cards. I'll try to go through it fairly quickly. So here we go, our first stack here. Obviously Tim Horton, always number 1 card. Then we got Mitch Marner, Matthew Barzal, so these guys still on the same team. Miro Heiskanen, same team. Tiny Tage Thompson went from the Blues as a rookie to the Sabres. Sam Reinhart, Sabres to Florida. Patrick Kane, Chicago now with Detroit. Austin Matthews still with the Leafs. Neon Leon still with the Oilers. Owen Tippett, Florida Philly. Barkov still with the Panthers. Vince Dunn, Blues to Kraken. Brady Chucker, Sens to Sens, still with Sens. Vincent Trocheck, Panthers to Rangers. Connor McDavid, Oilers to Oilers. Still an Oiler. Bo Horvat, not that long ago, like last season, Vancouver to the Islanders. J-Rob, still with Dallas. Cole Caulfield, I hope he's a Hab forever. Shesterkin with the Rangers. Claude Giroux, Flyers to Sens. Frank Vatrano, Bruins to Ducks. Robert Thomas, still a Blue. Marchessault, Blue Jackets to Preds. Chucker, Flames to Panthers. Brent Burns, that forward Brent Burns or defenseman Brent Burns there. Wild to Canes. Andre Kopitar still with the Kings. The Breadman, Blackhawks to Rangers. Sebastian Dompey and Aho still with the Canes. Konechny, Flyers. Mason McTavish, Ducks. Nazem Kadri, Leafs to Flames. And I'm always mad at him in the playoffs. Alright, Guntzel, Penguins to Bolts. Kyrou Blues. JT Miller, Rangers to Vancouver to the Rangers. Jack Eichel, Sabres to the Kings. What a pain in the neck. Sens. Tim Stützle Sens. Alright. Well, that was 1 to 36. Alright, then we have Forsberg still with the Preds. Nick Suzuki. I guess Habs to Habs, but Vegas, coming from Vegas. Alright, Zach Werenski, Blue Jackets. Marc-Andre Fleury. Oh, gonna miss this guy after this year. We have Pens to Wild. We got Brain Point, still with Tampa. Adrian Kempe, still with LA. Jamie Benn, still with Dallas. David Tebel, still with Boston. Bedsy, still with the Blackhawks. Sway, still with the Bruins. Mark Stone, Senators to Golden Knights. Wyatt Johnston, still with the Stars. Natty Mack, still with the Avs. Kucherov, still with the Bolts. Alex Tuck, Wild to Sabres. Scheifele, still a Jet. Willie Nylander, still a Maple Leaf. Logan Cooley, Arizona to Utah. We got Sam Bennett, Flames to Panthers. Clayton Keller, Arizona to Utah. Zach Hyman, Leafs to Oilers. Hellebuck still with the Jets. Jack Hughes still with the Devils. Sidney Crosby still with the Penguins. I hope they just get a better team around him and don't have to move him. And Ovi, Capitals. We got Gino Malkin, Pens. Thatcher Demko, Canucks. Evan Bouchard, Oilers. Dylan Strome, Coyotes, the Capitals. Boone Jenner, still with Columbus. Stamkos, Tampa to Nashville. Should have stayed in Tampa, buddy. JT, Islanders to Leafs. Logan Couture, San Jose to retirement. Dylan Larkin, Red Wings. My man, Kirill Kaprizov. Alright, Wild. And Cale Makar, still with the and Cale Makar, still with the Avalanche. Alright, and that goes up to number 72. Okay, rounding us off here. Yossi, Preds. William Eklund, still with the Sharks. Why is he here? Nothing against William Eklund. Just, why is he here? Quinn Hughes, Vancouver. Okay, so starting at 76, I guess, we got the PWHL. And so last year, they just had the city name, and this year they have their actual jerseys. So Sarah Nurse, the Toronto Hockey Club to the Scepters. Aaron Ambrose, Montreal to the Victoire. Corrine Schroeder, alright, to the Sirens. Taylor Heisey, Minnesota to the Frost. Emily Clark, Ottawa to the Charge. Marie-Philippe Poulin, my favorite female hockey player right here. Victoire. Blair Turnbull, Scepters. Emma Maltese, Scepters. And René Desbiens, Victoire. Brianne Jenner, Charge. Lena Muller, Boston Fleet. Grace Zumwickle, the Frost. Alex Carpenter, Sirens. Aaron Frankel, the Fleet. Kendall Quinn Schofield, the Frost. And then now, that was to 90, so 91 and... So 91 to 100, Super Legends. So Wayne Gretzky, Oilers to Rangers. Mario, just always a pen. Same with Stevie Y, always a Red Wing. Joe Sakic stayed with the Avs or in Radix, that franchise his whole way. Dominic Hasek bounced around a little bit. Blackhawks, Buffalo, Detroit. And then here we have him with the Sens. Doug Gilmour. I want to say he was a Flame as a rookie, right? To the Maple Leafs. Blues. Oh. Alright. Blues. Patrick Roy. Yeah, I wish you never left and never got into a fight with Ron Corey. Got Brad Marchand. Bruins. We got Ray Bourque. Hey. They took that picture from the tin, or they use the same picture that's used on the tin of Boston Centennial. Where else has the same picture been on? And Grant Fuhr, Oilers to Flames. Okay, so that was the entire base set. Now we're gonna go to the 15 card set of the most common one out of 3. And that is the initial strides. So that's what the front of the strides look like, and that's the back. So we got Kevin Fiala, Andrei Vasilevsky, we got Zach Hyman, Mikko Rantanen, Alex DeBrincat, Chris Kreider, grrr. We got Sorokin, Elias Pettersson, Luke Hughes, UC Saros, got Troy Terry, Bedsy, William Karlsson. I forget that William Wild Bill was a Duck. Huh. Seth Jarvis and Carter Verhaeghe. Okay, so we did get the full set of initial strides. So now we have, why does this feel like a lot more cards than 15? So now we have in the books. So Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, this is a bit of a thicker stock. Okay, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, Lucas Raymond, Aaron Ekblad, so I guess it has their debut date there, right? Brock Besser, Trevor Zegras, Alexis Lafreniere, Timo Meyer. He looks like he's up to no good. Kyle Connor, Drake Matherson, Uri Slavkovsky, Blake Coleman, Rupe Hines, Moto, Mike Modano, got Sarah Nurse, and Brienne Jenner rounding us out here. So that's the full 15 card set of In the Books. Thicker stock, by the way. I feel a bit. Yeah, so we also got a full set of Celebrated Prodigies. So we got Stamkos, Blake Wheeler, Drew Doughty, so they're like canvas type cards, Luke Shen, Connor Bedard, right, Nicholas Backstrom, Gino Malkin, Quinn Hughes. Have we seen Jack yet? Can't remember. Austin Matthews, got Les Pedersen, Stevie Y. We got Jordan Stahl, Rick Nash, Emily Clark, and Marie-Philippe Poulin. So that is what the full set of Celebrated Prodigies look like. Now, we didn't get a full set of Take a Bow. We came close, though. We came close. We're missing 2 cards. We are missing 4 and 10. So, number 4, Sidney Crosby, unfortunately, would have loved to have that card. And 10 is Tim Stützle. But let's take a look at Take a Bow. So, super shiny cards. They remind me of Skybox Metal Universe. Alright, so Connor McDavid, Shesterkin, Alexander Barkov, Lally Spooner, Nick Suzuki, Nathan McKinnon, Patrick Kane, Cale Makar, Mark Scheifele, Ellis Shelton, William Nylander, got Niedermeyer, and Martin St. Louis. Well, those are cool inserts. Skybox inserts, no less. So obviously we came nowhere close to completing this set. So we did get the appropriate number 4. We got one of the good ones here in Austin Matthews. And it's funny, I was making a joke. What are the missing letters here? Wouldn't it be funny if it's a K and an A? Alright. So starting success of Austin Matthews. Then we have Logan Cooley, and these are like lenticular type cards. So they kind of move. Logan Cooley, Alex Carpenter, and Charlie McAvoy. Not exactly huge on this one. Could have had a better name, but you know, that's all right. Okay, so like I said, we did not get the 1 out of 100 card, and I'm so disappointed about that. But let's make up for it with whatever the heck this is. So, Tim Hortons. Okay, official prize card. What do we get? Oh no. It's a free coffee or tea. So, alright folks, I'm gonna quickly edit this video, then we're gonna go up and get a free coffee and keep myself up all night because I did not get a 1 out of 100 dynamic debut card. And yeah, sadness. Alright everyone, until next time, good luck and keep on ripping.